Welcome to Advanced WMS 200, warehouse management software within Sage 200. Let's look at dynamic stocktake with batch numbers, unique functionality from Datalinx that allows the business to continue to trade and the warehouse stay open during a count, reducing time taken to complete a stocktake from 3 to 4 days to less than 1, enhancing the way Sage 200 performs. In this scenario, a distribution warehouse needs to perform a scheduled stocktake for specific products within business hours. The products are soaps with batch numbers that will need to be counted by a warehouse operative. Once counted, the results will be reviewed and then posted into Sage. In this video, we will generate a stocktake card using Advanced WMS 200 within Sage 200. The counting process will be completed by a warehouse operative using a handheld device, and we'll validate the stocktake results back in Sage 200. Within Sage, we'll access Dynamic Stocktake, and we'll create a new card. Once the card is created, it can be reused in the future. I'll select the location and the stocktake type. We can choose by bin, product, or product group, but in this case, I'll select by product. We can enter in a description and select display. This will display all products available and automatically select. We can unselect all and browse for the products. In this case, we'll be doing a dynamic stocktake using a standard bar of soap and a luxury bar of soap. So we'll select both and click Save when ready. This will create the new card, which is card 45. The default state is locked. When unlocked, the card becomes visible via the handheld device to allow access by the warehouse operative for counting. We'll move to the handset, and this is a mirror of the handset you could use. The software is hardware agnostic, and Datalinx have a range of recommended Android and legacy devices for clients to review. So I'll log in using my username and password. I'll select a location, and we'll find the dynamic stocktake within Stock Control and Dynamic Stocktake. We can scroll down the list of stocktake cards and select card 45. Once the user has reached the first bin, the snapshot of stock information is taken of the location. This means that each bin is only frozen for the time it is being counted. Once a user has scanned the bin and the quantity entered, the bin is then released. I'll select the first location. We can now scan in our standard bar of soap, and we need to enter in the batch. So I'll scan in the batch ID and enter in quantity. We can review the summary information, and when ready, select Confirm. This now marks the status as counted, and I'll go back up, and we can review the other locations. Once a location is completed, we can select it and mark it as complete. I'll select the next location. The user will then scan the products along with the quantity. As this is a blind count, the user will not know how many products to expect in this location. The user will need to count how many are physically there. If a location contains batch-tracked products, the batch information is captured to distinguish between batches and quantities, and this can be selected or scanned using a barcode with batch information. So I'll scan in the standard bar of soap in this location and scan in the batch track ID. I'll enter in the quantity I can physically find in this location and confirm when ready. I'll mark this location as complete and move to the next location. I'll now scan in the luxury bar of soap and the relevant batch information. I'll enter in quantity and confirm. Click back and mark this location as complete. If products cannot be found, the option to zero count a location is available. The user still has ownership of the card on the handheld device until they choose to close the card. This allows them to correct any errors made during the stock take or capture stock information if stock is found at a location that is not normally recorded. Once the stock take is completed, we can close the card on the handheld, and this returns ownership to the Sage user for further review. If we go back into Sage and select our card, we can select Enter Values to review the counts, view batch details, check quantities, or arrange a recount if required. Variance will show the difference between the expected quantity and the physical count quantity. This can be updated or corrected if necessary. The audit provides a history of actions during the stock take. We can post the stock take back into Sage. This updates the stock history and stock values along with the nominal ledger postings. Datalinx has its own nominal ledger category as a result of these adjustments. When the stock take is posted, the Post button changes to Show Errors. Anything that will cause an issue within the Sage data or create a negative allocation will not be posted to Sage. These errors will be captured and displayed so you can investigate them. In this scenario, we have looked at a dynamic stock take using Advanced WMS 200 within Sage 200. A warehouse operative has counted soap products with batch numbers within the warehouse at various bin locations. The completed stock take was then reviewed and posted to Sage using Advanced WMS 200. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos for more content and to further explore Datalinx Advanced WMS 200.